Greetings everyone, and Great here for another HPR's 4 replays. Well, on top left side is the pink English of Wam01. Well, on bottom right side is the orange Ottomans. We have 1puppypaw. Let's see now, English versus Ottoman. English will of course have access to the longbowmen and the man-at-arms. The man-at-arms in this particular case should be very effective since the Ottomans, the only unique unit they can get out, or a couple of them, is the Meter and the Sipahi. The Sipahi is, of course, a bit more powerful horseman, but man-at-arms should be very reasonable against them. Additionally, the Meter is generally used for increased attack speed to improve archers, and man-at-arms can help shrug off those arrows. You now have a Vanguard man-at-arms rush. When it comes to economic benefits, the Ottoman, of course, can get out some faster gold collection, while the English have access to their powerful mills, making so they don't really need to venture much off to the map to collect up food. Good damage on lords of these villagers. He's cycling through the villagers one at a time. The winner ones are staying back at home, trying to get enough gold to advance up to the next age. Does have 10 gold in this one here. Just need a little bit more. Let's get 4, and that should be enough. Yep, does have 201 gold right now. That does allow him to age up. He's starting to age up now. The English player still needs a bit more food and gold. It looks like the money camp may be set ablaze. Right now, the Ottoman player does have 100 wood to work with, so he can get that replaced. He also has a bit of a stone as well, enough for a Imperial Academy, or military school I should say, but not enough wood for one at the moment. Some of these sheep will have been brought back home. Man-at-arms forward, just see a bit of fire there, and now do have a fresh military school going on up. The Vanguard man-at-arms can't do much at the moment. Got the Council Hall now being pulled on the field. Of course, now I've got some Sipahi now being pulled on the field. Blacksmith going on up. All the sheep over here have been balked. Notice the man-at-arms will find some hits there on that scout. And these villagers are eyeing to collect up some of these forest puppers now. The man-at-arms are actually chasing lords some of these deer over towards this new town center location. One of them, however, got pretty chased away. Orange may want to take time to pick off that one. And some of these deer are now being bopped by these men-at-arms. Let's go ahead and chase that one out a little bit. It does get that one knocked out as well. Good play with that scout there. We do now have the early man-at-arms research there, so these man-at-arms have been upgraded. More Sipahi and archers being pulled on out. And looks like the English scout will receive a bit of fire there. He does spot all this force there. He's not building out any more military units at the moment. He does have the second town center right now, and also he's going for a mill here as well. He is really eyeing for a lot of food. He may be eyeing to transition to mass man-at-arms relatively soon. Doesn't have anybody collecting up gold at the moment, however. Does get out 3 farms here. Each one of those farms will collect the food faster than collecting up deer. The Ottoman player is storing up a lot of resources. The Ottoman player may be for a fast castle age. You gotta spot the deer deposit there. Villagers do get shanked up the scout a little bit. Sipahi and scouts trying to find a possible engagement.
Paşa. Parendeno.
Now we got the Mahid Imperial Armory now being employed on out. These players going for a mix of longbowmen and spearmen, so that's the two initial man-at-arms as well. No economic text for either player, nor, but we do not have some pierce armor. A scout does spot these forces. The spearmen and longbowmen are now respond to it. Now got the castle wage for the English player, and the English player is very, very far from it. He immediately retasks 5 villagers onto gold upon seeing he's now behind in age. His opponent has mostly been relying on military schools for his military units. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and switch out of castle mode. Let's select the Ottoman player there so we can see what vizier is the plot sheep, which also gives improved mining speed. It's probably moving around. We have this English force advance forward. Does see a bit of archer fire. These villagers are backing on off. This force is now still trying to pursue these villagers. At that small force as well. One of the villagers have gone down. You may want to link up these two forces there because it's probably causing a bit of trouble. We do not have another capability to be another vizier available to be selected. We go for perhaps another military school. Now I do have some lancers on the field. Longbowmen will have trouble versus Lancer. Lancer right now has 5 pierce armor. Longbowmen only have 6 damage. They do 1 damage per arrow. He gains some good damage there. He does go for the 2 fresh imams. The longbow do get some good hits on the Ottoman archers, and the English scout does go down now. The English longbowmen are slowly being picked on off. These lancers are falling back. The imams he deployed on the field would be very useful to get them healed up. The English player is going for a large number of spearmen now. Scout that scout there, just leaving 1 Sipahi. There are 2 metros here. These forces may want to fall back. There's nothing much there. Each player now has enough gold to go to the next age. Mahid Imperial Armories does have, of course, now the Mangonel blood on the field. Right now, the Mangonel is going to be very useful against the English forces. There are now also some relics being cleaned up by Orange as well. And we've got more stables now being employed on out. English force base support, just 1 man-at-arms in the mix of it. But we've got a small number of Ottoman archers here to hit these archers. And now we do have the White Tower being put on field, a defensive placement. So we'll get out a free keep. Mangonel finds a good shot there. And the spearmen will find his lancers, able to take them out. White Tower is now being built with 14 models. Let's check out some of these meadows as well. Very nice. Meadows have gone down, and this Ottoman force here just is starting to get decide just to die. Another relic being cleaned up by Orange. These archers doing this good work there. Just set a step away. No damage increase for either archer. The orange still has the pierce armor. Agadel finds a hit there, taking out those longbowmen. Got a good number of farms here. The English players can maintain some good food income. The deer still says looks like there's one deer remaining. Not anything collected up at the moment. Got some lancers here. The other deer deposit's way up here. And it looks like these villagers, I'm not sure what they're doing at the moment. Was the iron for collecting some of these berries. And now you have another vizier available. Why can go for the extra military school? Does go for the extra military school. Military school going on up. It looks like it's out of radius of the blacksmith, however. We now have wheelbarrow and the veteran longbowman research being pulled out by the English player. This knight does pass by those lancers. Veteran archer for the Ottoman player as well. That knight quickly goes down. So far, only a handful of English farms spawn field. Does get a lot of guys on gold. And now these lancers can push along the flank. And second site's now being captured up by orange as well. The spearmen will get a good spear brace there, but they're simply just outnumbered. And looks like the single knight is charging forward. Will find maybe one villager kill. Let's get a villager kill there. Good number. Those are all the spearmen that went down there. Both sides have currently a minimal force out in the field. The second side has been captured by orange, and the last one is being captured by orange. He's so far claimed 4 out of 5 relics. The last one's going to be right there. He's nice charging forward. We'll see a bit of fire there. He does spot the lancers, the mangonels, and the archers. He does not have the hardened, the veteran spearman research. Now got the second site, all 6 sites captured up by orange. Up here, some exotic doggos getting some bites. Right now, Pink's army is just minimal. He does have, of course, good economic upgrades. He does have more economic upgrades than his opponent. Knights will be hit by these Janissaries now. He has built out some Janissaries, which will hard counter cavalry. You will find some of these villagers there. Doesn't get a charge attack or any attack at the moment. Does find a villager there, does pick him off. We do have another outpost going on up. Got the longbowman and spearman here. Mangonels, of course, can make short work of all of that. The second site's now being decaptured up by Pink. Very nice. And this Lancer will manage to break on, sneak his way through, get some kills there. He does not have textiles research. And Lancer just going around killing off a large number of these villagers. Right now, Orange has killed 14 villagers, Pink has killed 7. Over here, these knights will push way forward once again. And does get the Imam there. But now they're starting to engage. Both of them are quite even. They're actually exactly even at the moment. So I'm going for a bit of pierce damage. Ricochet rolls some misses there. And that Lancer does go down, and our 6 side does get decaptured by the Spearman. And there goes that Lancer. Trebuchet is pushing forward. I'm gonna get some damage on the White Tower. Seems a little bit close. Oh yeah, that's definitely pretty close. Magnol's also setting up as well. Springald gets some good hits there on those trebuchets. Lance charging forward. We'll find some spearmen here. Archers will be forcing back. Metras may want to be focused down first. Springald receiving a bit of damage there. White Tower is still a bit wounded. He still has one Springald on the field, but to finish off one of these counterweight trebuchets. Archers pushing me forward a little bit foolishly. And there goes that Springald, or not Springald, counterweight trebuchet. Springalds do find each other there. And Pink's gonna get his one repaired on up. Trebuchets will get some good hits there on the White Tower. White Tower still gains some good damage there. Sorry, repaired up. Man arms will go down there. Tyrion charging forward. The Springald there does go down. I think Springald does pick off both of oranges. Lance see a bit of fire there. Magnol's finding a good volley. Remember the White Tower, like any other keep, only has 8 tower range, so the Magnol's do outrange the arrows. Right now, Pink's army is however starting to disintegrate. Does use these shotgun number 1 ones here. Archers starting to engage. There's also the method to make it improve the nearby attack speed of all these units. The Lance is charging forward, but the Lance is slowly being picked on off. White Castle getting some repairs on up. Some of these villagers are going down. Makes the extra count of Pink, and the villager count for the English is quite good. Now it's trying to take time to torch down some of these mills. Some crossbows trying to stop them. And good hits there. So the Janissaries do go down. The other Magneto goes down. Last Janissary does go down as well. Looks like all those Sumerian do get cleaned up. That lumber mill doesn't seem like a good spot for it. The outpost does go down, reducing the spotting range for Pink. Though he does have the White Tower nearby as well as Town Center for the castle network of castles. Let's push way forward. These villagers will fall back in time. Lances, however, may find a potential gauge spot to those Springalds. Some of those villagers have gone down. I hear another Vizier available. Let's get another increased production in military schools. Now Pink is signed for another line of palisade walls there. Just make sure that flank stays secure. Nice to fall back there. Springals annihilates one of the Mangonels. Another Mangonel does go down. If he gets about 10 arrows onto that trip chase, the Mangonels can pick it off with one volley. That should be enough damage onto it. Springals now make overran. We got all 6 sides now catch up by orange. Man-at-arms charging forward. He does have his Pierce Armor, the Ironclad, so these archers will only do 1 damage each, even if they get additional Pierce Armor research. Or Pierce damage research. Spring also see a bit of fire there from those archers, trying to deal with these counterweight trebuchets. That's going to go down. Thinks the front line starting to clash. Lance is trying to find attack on the flank. And we've got the spring guards being repaired on up. His main arms are now being pursued by the Lancers. Right now, Pink needs to worry about getting some more military force in the field. More man-at-arms wouldn't hurt, assuming there's not going to be more spring mangonels pulled on the field. But right now, he does have a good number of spring galls. His own mangonels are pushing forward, a great item to hit these archers. That tower does, of course, easily go down. These Lancers now trying to advance over here. No defenses here. Orange's front line starting to disintegrate, but Pink's back line starting to get hit, though he just only throws some torches on the buildings first. Pink's man-at-arms push way forward, gets good damage there. Takes out both those mangonels there. Lancers do fall back now. Right now, Pink does have nearly twice the amount of those on his opponent. And these forces advance forward. There's a good number of crossbows here, but the longbows will be able to hit them quite easily. The Metro has gone down as well. Spring all finds some shots there. And Orange is back with the game now. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.